After Brooklyn, well, here's Morant and now Wells, but after Brooklyn was 3 for 16 from 3 in the second quarter, they're 3 for 3.
Beautiful angle for Dennis Schröder. Deflected, steal. Swing it. Johnson fires off the rim.
That size on the inside. Simmons now going to the table to help mitigate that.
And a steal by Halliburton. Get it ahead. Oh, Schröder playing free safety.
Turnover here. Jalen Suggs goes down. Grabbing his right leg as Johnson.
A jump shot. And then Simmons coming out here more aggressive offensively than I've seen.
And he did not play in the game here tonight. Just the lower back management. Even number, 3,800. Schröder missing the 3.
There's about 3 giveaways here inside the first 5 minutes.
It can take for Draymond Green.
Schröder saw that the whole way. And Keon running it back with Wiggins. Good hustle.
From the three-point line in mid-range, I mean, he is showing it all.
Give and go to the wrong team. Simmons ahead, intercepted by Miller.
Buck 40 seeing major minutes tonight. Turns it over. That's pressing.
Hart turns it over. And now the Nets call a timeout after Hart mentioned Hart, take it, then give it. Previously a good play.
Bounce it for White. Johnson D's up. And a giveaway. Schröder is there. Break opportunity. Schröder drives in and puts some spin on it for 2.
He'll just take you out, and that's it sounds like it's like a relatively new thing, but I think coaches are leaning towards that, and there's a lot of good players in the NBA now.
Dorian Finney-Smith, the corner 3 is good, so he got one, and now loose ball. Celtics give it up again. Schröder on the kick. It's Johnson lines up a 3. Tatum taps it out. Schröder hustling. Finney-Smith on the deck with White. 19 points. The former LSU Tiger. Celtics turn it over. 3-on-1 for the Nets. Johnson walks into one. Finney-Smith the long rebound. All-Olympic starting 5 for Team Germany this past summer. He was also, I think, the MVP for their World Cup team last year. Has the steal here. And a travel.
Post. Schröder! He just took it away from Edey, and Schröder will go all the way. End-to-end action. Dennis Schröder.
During the rebound. And now a steal. Schröder blasting up the floor with 2 to his right. Knocked away by Schröder, and a foul.
Highly efficient. He's effective. It's not just been 3-point shooting. It's spots on the floor, and he's doing it. Such great rhythm.
And now the knockaway from Johnson. Oh, he gets poked back, though, from Ivy.
Levine out front. Vucevic will roll to the rim. Schröder takes it away. Schröder on the move. A 3-on-2 developing. Gives it up. Johnson streaks in.
I like that.
It works. It rhymes.
I remember the first time we said it last season. It really perked me up.
Smith the bullet feed, stepping in front. It's Schröder. Give it up. Williams couldn't finish it. Dosunmu thought about it. He's matched up with Clowney. Dosunmu intercepted. Schröder looking for his teammates. Leaves it. Wilson drives in. Banker no. Offensive foul.
Wilson. Grizzlies turn it over. Grizzlies wanted a foul. Zaire Williams blocked by LaRavia. 12 turnovers for Milwaukee as the Nets, a rare giveaway. And then a get back. Schröder able to retain. Lob. Simmons. Oh, would have been pretty.
Schröder and the Wagner brothers, teammates on the German national team. There's a steal by Schröder. He's off and running. Wagner in pursuit.
Trey's got it. Hawks push. Down the middle, intercepted by Schröder.
Great anticipation there by Dennis Schröder.
And look at Dyson Daniels break up the play and come up with the basketball.
Who's his defender? Sub-zero that time. Ben Carroll was behind after that.
Schröder knocked it away from his countrymen. Crack someone and get a defensive rebound. You mentioned the 10 offensive rebounds. It takes anticipating the shot going up and beating them as the Warriors force a turnover. Schröder, good vision that time, knocked it away.
Without Durant, they're 1-9. You just have to be a little bit better when he's out of the game. But he tells you how important he is to this team.
And in a perfect world, Mike Budenholzer would want 5 guys on the floor that can shoot threes. You think of what he did with Brook Lopez in Milwaukee, turning him into a three-point threat.
And that's what the Celtics. There's Moody again. And they gave him that stat, somebody in the media room, and he couldn't believe it. He said, "Wow, that's not great." But it's what it is. But
here's Curry for 3. Maybe that will unlock.
That it's not a huge adjustment for them, Dave, and it's not a big thing for their family. A lot of these players have kids in schools. They've been in their community for a while. They have roots. They have friends.
He's got 6 40-point games. When you average 32, as he turns it over there, and actually a little shaken up, a little slow to get back defensively. Santos counted and won a 3-point chance.
He had been starting for most of the season, and he's doing that Jordan Clarkson role tonight coming off the bench. Schröder with the interception. Schröder, nice, as he goes end-to-end to finish.
And contain, sometimes you got to back up like in this position.
Dante George from D.
Yeah, make him take that shot.
Hylou flying in for the rebound, but threw it away.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Isaiah Collier lost sight of him, too.
Collier's thinking he's going to beat Looney. Nobody does.
Back of the rim, Jackson Hayes keeps it alive. Vincent on the drive, stolen by Schröder.
Out for the Warriors, besides Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, Kyle Anderson, and Payton forces the turnover. Curry, no look to Wiggins, who misses a layup.
And then tonight, 10 points. The Warriors have 6 players in double figures. That one knocked away.
So now Schröder on Edwards on this possession. Edwards gets past him for a moment, but good recovery. Schröder with the steal. And a 3-on-2. Jackson Davis gives it up. And Santos will let it fly. Randall's got Schröder on him. Instead, DiVincenzo drives and is fouled, and that's 4 on Santos.
Yak puts it on the deck. Jakob looking for Scotty. On the interior. No call, turnover. Barnes is down. 5-on-4 break.
They're just kind of seeing the Pacers cruise around here. Another lob, and Schröder broke it up.
Oh, I fooled him.
Halliburton got too casual, and the Warriors save it. Jackson Davis missed it. Now Siakam comes back the other way. That was intended for Bryant.
11 turnovers now for the Pistons. Points off turnovers 17. Chance for 2 more here. Schröder.
Shot clock down to 8. Schröder on Wells. And Wells took it from him. And threw it away! Gave it right back to Draymond!
Maxey with 27 in last night's defeat. Paul George with 30. That one bounces off of George's hands.
After Moody's 3 to start this quarter, Schröder got a hand on it. Schröder, little floater, no good. He had time.
Schröder pestering Reeves. Off the bounce, stolen. Schröder took it away. Here comes Schröder. Back out Curry. Curry, 3-pointer. In and out.
Shot clock at 3. Nembhard, that skip pass, and Schröder, give me that.
He didn't overhelp. He was ready on the weak side. And Jonathan Kuminga. Conley, Anthony Edwards, Naz Reid with Gobert and Dante DiVincenzo, and Schröder with the steal. Naz Reid, good hustle, and then Buddy Hield dropped.
Towns with a catch with 8 on the clock. Towns can't move on Isaiah Stewart. Pistons take it away.
So I'm excited to see what both teams do in the future.
Jaden Ivey also out. Broke his leg back on January 1st against Orlando. We'll get an update in a couple of weeks. Maybe a return in the postseason. Thompson.
Stewart and Duran at the center spot, locking it down.
106-89. Pistons poke it away. 2-on-1 break. Ron Holland doesn't give it up. Instead, he throws it down. Robinson Earl with a dribble handoff. to the basket, cutting Hawkins. Wild scoop and a miss. He's so good there. What the steal, a spinning swipe by Schröder. Forecourt to Marcus Sasser, and the long gun goes!
Detroit bench has way outplayed Dallas's bench tonight. And maybe some bench production? No. Brandon Williams, the drive, the steal. Schröder, Holland, lost it in transition again, but Simone Fontecchio there.
It's the play through Kelly Olynyk. He's the guy that can generate offense and easy looks for you.
Brown, what a struggle. It's a turnover. Schröder posted away from behind.
91-79, Pistons trail by 12. The bounce inside does not get to SGA. Isaiah Stewart comes out to play him. Shot clock at 5. Pass through the paint. Off the fingertips of Sarr. Dennis Schröder.
You can't get away with calling that in a regular game, but in the NBA, you cannot take subsequent steps off the same foot.
They come to double, Shaedon Sharpe.
Step back in now. It by 1 when he returned. Mentioned it was 4 when he left. He's 20% shooting from three-point range for the Pistons as Hield got that knocked away. Another turnover.
8 minutes left.
Paul Reed doing what he always seems to do, and that's find ways to be productive when he gets out on the floor no matter what.
Porter Jr. turns it over.
And the Pistons are going to have a 6th consecutive win as the final horn sounds. 148 to 143. Detroit wins it.
Hard to argue that one. For as rarely as it's called, if you're going to call it, that's probably the one. Up ahead for Cunningham. White breaks up the pass. Goes Sumu back the other way. Here's Giddey. For 3.